So Manchester United draw with Liverpool at Anfield. Now, this is not the worst result. It's not a bad result. But we could have got 3 points. Now, hear me out. I know Liverpool had all the possession and all of that, but Liverpool didn't have clear-cut chances that we had. We should have buried that game. We should have scored. Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes should have scored. They should have. I know Alisson made a great save, but they could do better. They could have done better. You have to be clinical on this in these type of games. What happened to Tottenham? They missed their chances, and what happened? Liverpool literally scored at the end. I was literally dreading. I was hoping that did not happen to us, but it didn't. You know, our defense was really good in this game, as expected. Solskjaer went with the counter-attacking team. In the first half, offensively we weren't good. Defensively we were really good. We kept our shape, and the worst players that were in that game was Bruno, Marcus Rashford, and Scott McTominay. Marcus Rashford needs to rest. He needs, and Bruno Fernandes. Those players need to rest. They've been overplayed. They need to rest. Cause Bruno. I know Bruno loses the ball, but he's always precise. You know, not what am I talking about? Bruno, he sometimes gets it right, and in that game, he didn't get He didn't get one through ball right. And Marcus, oh my goodness, Marcus Rashford, he didn't take the opportunity. He didn't take the opportunity to run those center backs. He didn't take the opportunity to go and run at Henderson, or run at Trent Alexander-Arnold. But I can understand why, because the ball in transition wasn't getting. Our transitional play was not good. It was not good enough. Bruno is usually on top. Scott McTominay, oh my goodness, he needs to stop playing with Fred. The McFred thing needs to stop. I know. Look, we need to get a CDM. We desperately need one. All right, because Scott McTominay and McFred, you can't keep. That's simply. I'm simply tired of seeing it. To be honest, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. Fred is very good. He's very good when he's very good at pressing, but he's very limited when it comes to passing. Very limited. And Scott McTominay is good at getting forward, getting beyond the striker. He's very good at getting in the box. So he should be played to his strength, because right now he's being played to his weaknesses. Honestly, you could put Donny van de Beek there and he could do a better job than Scott McTominay. Right? Donny van de Beek needs to get a run of games. He needs to start getting a run of games. Sheffield United and Fulham are great opportunities to get a run out. All right? You dress Bruno and Marcus. Anthony Martial was taken off at the 60th minute. I think that was a tactical decision, to be honest. I don't think Martial. Because that was a weird substitution. I think it was only gonna play him for 60 minutes, to be honest. That's what it seemed, to be honest. But yeah, Cavani came on, didn't really do much, because we don't create chances for the strikers. And yeah, in the second half we had the better opportunities. We clearly had the better opportunities, but we weren't clinical. And controlling the ball, we simply need a controlling midfielder. A midfielder. Midfielders like Thiago. Liverpool did a good job to get Thiago, because I would love him. I would love him in my team. I would love him, because the way he controls the game is simply brilliant. Is brilliant. I know people. Oh, Pogba's better than. Look, calm down. No, don't compare him to Pogba. Thiago is a different player to Pogba. Okay, let's not go in that debate. But yeah, Manchester United clearly need a midfielder that can control the game. Like a Matic, we need a Carrick, a Scholes. We need those type of players, because Bruno can't keep getting back trying to create something. That's going to kill him. It kills his game. All right, he doesn't be. He's like it takes away. It really takes away his style of play. His style of play is direct, and it needs to stay up top because he can't keep dropping back. When he keeps dropping back, he loses the ball. That's why his stats are so garbage, like passing wise, because he keeps dropping back, getting onto the right. We need to get a midfielder that can do that job. Matic needs to be getting rid of. McTominay and Fred, one of them needs to play. That's all. All right. We need to send the defensive midfielder to hold. And Paul Pogba. You know, in this game, Paul Pogba wasn't terrible. He was decent, to be honest. He was decent, but he was split on the left again, which on the wings, which was not good, to be honest. I don't think you get the best out of Pogba putting him over there. You could have put Daniel James over there. You know, you could have put Daniel James over to stop the fullback, and it could have Daniel James could have been effective if we played Paul Pogba and Fred. We could have moved the ball to Bruno or Rashford better. McTominay, no. McTominay, you have to allow him to get forward, not sit. And people need to understand with McTominay. Right now, McTominay is a young player. Okay, he has a lot to learn. The best he can do is right now his best position is a number 8. That's his best position. That's what fans have to understand. Stop criticizing him, okay? Don't criticize him. The manager needs criticism for this, but to an extent, right? Donny van de Beek should play more. To be honest, he really should play more. He needs to get a run out. He has to. Donny van de Beek has to get a run of games, because the midfield is the most important part of the game. Look, McFred is stable. All right, people are saying, "Oh, why are you complaining when McFred is working? It's clearly working for Ollie." Look, yes, it is, but when it comes to controlling the game, it doesn't work out. Okay, when it comes to controlling the game, getting that ball to Bruno, to pass it to Rashford, McFred doesn't work. All right, it's good for protecting Lindelof and Maguire. And Solskjaer, I know there are gonna be questions. Why did he not play Bailey? Look, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is managing Bailey. He's trying to manage Bailey's playtime. He's trying to manage his game time right now. You have to remember, our center back situation is not good. That's what you have to remember. It's not good. Eric Bailly is injury prone, and Tuanzebe come off a long-term injury. You can't just put him into the big games and put all that pressure on them. No, you can't put all that pressure on them, because what do you think is gonna happen? Bailey is reckless. We all know Bailey is reckless. Well, what if he goes into a challenge because of this big occasion and then boom, pulls a hamstring? Like, you have to think, all right? And look, I backed Solskjaer when he rested him for the Man City game. The only reason why we lost that game is because of shitty set pieces, all right? That was and being wasteful up front. That's why we lost that game. But yeah, my man of the match was Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, and second to him was Wan-Bissaka. You know, the defensively they were solid, but going forward, they seem to be getting confident. And in that second half, they were going forward. You know, Luke Shaw created a chance, and you know, a lot of people give Luke Shaw stick. And I'm like, seriously, I know people troll him. I know he's funny. Oh, he's fat. Look, no, Luke Shaw has been on the form of his life. All right, you gotta give him credit. All right, and that's due to having Alex Telles competing for him. We need to get a competitor for Wan-Bissaka. Max Aarons, he needs to come in. He honestly needs to come in. But yeah, the players who were terrible in this game: McTominay, Bruno, and Rashford. Bruno should have finished that chance. I expect. Look, I hold Bruno to a high standard. I know he was a good save, but I hold him to a high standard. No, I really hold him to a high standard. But I'm not gonna entirely blame him, because the reason that I explained, we need a midfielder like Thiago. We desperately need him, because Paul Pogba is gonna leave. He's gonna leave, all right? And anyway, that's the video. Please let me know who was your man of the match in the comment section. Like, share with your friends, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.